Hey guys, what's up? It's Audra and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, today is the last Friday of the month, so you already know what that means. That means today I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite songs of April. I really just had to think about what month it was. But yes, my top 10 favorite songs of April. Remember, as I upload these videos, I also am updating my Spotify playlist. So you can click the link in the description to follow my Audra's Monthly Favorites playlist on Spotify, where you can listen to a playlist of every song that I've ever had on one of these top 10 monthly favorite song videos. So, with all of that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so at number 1 on the list, we obviously had to have something from Taylor Swift's re-released, whatever you want to call it, album, Fearless album, which is a masterpiece. But I decided to pick one of the songs that were like the From the Vault songs that weren't previously released on the album. So they recorded around the same time, recorded and written around the same time that she released Fearless, but didn't make it on the album, and she just like had them still, which I think is so cool that she got a chance to kind of release them again. So number 1 on the list is Mr. Perfectly Fine by Taylor Swift. I love this song so much. I think it's so catchy. It takes me back to like my childhood because it definitely has the vibe that the whole Fearless album has. It's very like young Taylor Swift, like fun country almost, like super catchy, like very like storytelling lyrics, and it's very just like nostalgic to me, and I think that's why I love it so much. But yes, number 1 is Mr. Perfectly Fine by Taylor Swift. Hello, Mr. Perfectly Fine, where's your heart after breaking mine? Number 2 on the list, of course, I had to put Olivia Rodrigo on here for Deja Vu. Oh my gosh, that song is so good. I have to say, I definitely don't like it as much as I like Driver's License, but it does put me in a more like fun and like summery mood. And obviously Driver's License is very like sad and emotional, and this one's more upbeat, uplifting. Now the whole message behind the song is not very upbeat and uplifting, but the vibe of the song itself is pretty cool. I think my favorite part about this song is the ending. It's the part that goes, strawberry ice cream in Malibu, don't act like we didn't do. You're trading jackets like we used to do. Yeah, everything is overused. Number 3 is Running with the Boys by Lights. Now, I kind of forgot about this song, to be honest, and last week it was super nice out here, and so I was playing my summer playlist, and this song came on, and I was like, why isn't this on my normal playlist? This song is so good. So I decided to put it on my monthly favorites because I've been listening to it so much. It's so catchy. It does fit with the first 2 songs, and it has a very upbeat and like summery kind of like vibe to it. And I think the chorus is so good. It's so catchy. So turn up the noise, run out with the boys. That vocal line I think is so cool. I just think that she's a really, really cool writer, and she's really good at what she does. So that song had to go on the playlist today. Okay, next up, this one it's very different. There's a few artists on this playlist that I don't know the songs very well, but I have been listening to them a lot this month. So I still put them on the list even though I don't know them very well yet, because I still have been listening to them like all the time this month. So number 4 is Upside by Mothica. And I just started recently listening to her. She has a bunch of good songs. Forever 15 is another really good one. And there's one other one, but I can't think of the name right now, that I also really like. But this one is so good. The reason that this one made it on the list and not the other ones is how much the verses of this song really caught my attention. I think that the verse vocal line is so catchy, and I think it's just very different from a lot of her other songs, which makes me kind of like drawn to it a little bit more because it's a little like switch up. Like I wasn't expecting it. So when it came on, I was like very excited. Upside by Mothica, listen to the verse vocal lines, they're amazing. But the whole song is so good. Number 5, we have Paper Planes by MIA. Bro, I don't know. This song is on my summer playlist, and it's really, I don't know if I actually like the song or not. There's an airplane. Anyways, I don't know if I like actually really like this song or not, or if it's just like, oh my gosh, this song is so fun. Because I literally don't know any other part than the chorus that's like, I fly like paper, get high like planes, I don't even know the words. And then it's all I wanna do is dun, 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 and a like cash register noise. And saying my name, all I wanna do is and like, I don't even know it, but I listen to it all the time because it's so good. It just puts me in like such a happy mood. The like opening like piano or whatever, like synth part, sample, whatever it is so good. So good. Like, I could just listen to the beginning of that song over and over again. But yeah, the way that quote, I fly like paper, get high like planes, come around here, so good. All right, next up, number 6, we have another artist that I just recently started listening to, but I actually really, really like her songs. It is called Head Case. It's by Kaylee Morg, and it's featuring, I'm totally gonna mess up the pronunciation of this name, featuring Haley Kiyoko, I'm pretty sure is how you say her last name. I just started listening to Kaylee Morg, super good. Her Black Sheep cover is amazing. But yeah, all of her songs are super cool, but this one came on a few days ago while I was driving, and I just love it so much. It's very pop song sounding, but also not. It has very like poppy vocal lines, but it definitely has a little bit more like, I don't know, like meat to it, I guess, than like just an actual just like pop song on the radio. But I don't know, I think it's so cool. I think her voice is so sick, and she just writes really catchy like alternative pop sounding songs. So definitely go take a listen, check her out. She's a super cool artist, and listen to Head Case because that's my favorite song. And the cover, I'll also listen to the cover, Black Sheep. Okay, number 7, coming in at number 7, we have You Broke Me First by Tate McRae. So fun story about this. The person who actually like wrote and produced this with her, Blake, is actually somebody that we know, that we've written a few songs with also. So Blake is super cool, and I've seen him posting about it recently because it just like got some like crazy like award for like getting so many streams or so many sales or something, which was awesome. I saw him post about it. I just have been listening to this song so much. Like, it's so good. Her voice is amazing. She just put out an EP, and I listened to a little bit of it, but I haven't really gotten into it yet, so I didn't want to put any of those on the list. But this song is just overall just such a good song. The verses I think are amazing. I like the vocal lines and like the rhythm of them in comparison with the song. It definitely really like separates everything out pretty nicely. Like that. So cool. And then obviously the chorus is so good. Suddenly you're asking for it back. Could you tell me where'd you get the nerve? Yeah, you could say you miss all that we had, but I don't really care how bad it hurts when you broke me first. So awesome. It's so catchy. I love the idea behind the song. I love the song. I love the production and the sound of the song. I think it's so cool. Number 8, we have Take Me to Church by Hozier. I don't know if I actually like this song or if I'm just listening to it because I've been singing it so much, but a bunch of my students, my voice students, are learning it right now. And I also been singing it a lot, trying to extend like my lower range of my voice. So I think I just have been playing it a lot in the car, trying to sing along to it, but it's literally stuck in my head all the time. That first verse, crazy, absolutely insane. My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should've worshipped her sooner. Like, ugh. And the runs in that song. Amen, amen, amen. Burn out. Take me to church. Alright, number 9. Only 2 more songs left. I'm gonna butcher the name of this. I'm so sorry. Number 9 is Electric by Alina Baraz featuring Khalid. And I've actually known this song for a really long time, and every once in a while it just comes on my playlist and I'm like, man, that song is so good. I don't know, it's just very chill, easy to listen to, but like so catchy. I think the verse of that song is the way that it starts is like very cool. Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need. Like, I think the reason that I'm drawn so much to this song is her voice. Her voice is probably like the smoothest voice I've ever heard in my life. Like, I could fall asleep listening to her voice. It's beautiful. And I think that's why I like the song so much. It's so easy to listen to because her voice is like just flowing. Like, it's so good. Her voice is amazing. I can't say enough about how much I love it. So I think that is a big reason why I like that song so much. And obviously paired with Khalid, who also has a crazy, insane, like very just rich and like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, both of their voices just mesh so well together, and I don't know, I think it just sounds amazing. Okay, number 10, last song on the list, is She's American by the 1975. I think this is probably my favorite 1975 song, and I actually haven't listened to it in a while. But like I was saying earlier, I started listening to my summer playlist because it started to get nice out, and this song came on, and I was like, man, I forgot how much I love this song. I love the lines in the chorus of this song. I wish I could think of them off the top of my head. I know there's so many of them that are cool, but I can never remember the order. If she likes it cause I just don't eat and it's socially relevant, she's American. And if she says I gotta fix my teeth, then she's so American. She's American. Those two lines I think are so cool. Also, the verses are crazy. Like, the first line and the second verse is, she's inducing sleep to avoid pain. That's so deep, and you don't even realize it because the song is so like, and he says I gotta fix my teeth, and she's so American. She's American. It's very like upbeat, but it is not actually if you listen to it. So that's kind of my favorite thing in songs, is when they have very like dark lyrics over very like poppy sounding songs, so you don't really notice what's happening. But when you really like take a listen to it, you're like, good to know. Alright guys, that is the end of my top 10 favorite songs of April video. Make sure you click the link in the description to follow my Audra's Monthly Favorites playlist on Spotify. It's basically just a playlist where I put together all the songs that I've had in the previous videos from January until now together into a playlist where you guys can listen to all of them and listen to what I've been listening to every month. So make sure you go follow that playlist if you haven't already. Also, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, give it a thumbs up, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss an upload every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye! See you guys next week!